with a man who finished the game with the captain's armband and the equaliser, Stefan Galinski.
Yeah, it was nice to finally get a goal for Gainsborough. You know, I've gone up for a lot of set pieces, and I've been a bit disappointed with how I've been sacking set pieces recent weeks. But it was nice to get on the under one of Morgan's ever-ending good balls today.
Exactly, and a share of the spoils late on, something that we haven't had too many times.
Yeah, it's just nice. I think I had a bit of a different feel about it today in the dressing room. I just think the lads kind of realised of what it takes to just get something from games. You know, if you're not going to win it, for whatever happens, just get something, keep getting something. And before you know it, you look back in a month's time and think, well, actually not done too bad. And I think I had that feel about it today. So I'm hoping that can stand us in good stead for the next 4 or 5 minutes, whatever games we've got left, that are really important to us.
As the senior man in the dressing room, is there anything that you say to the group at half time when we go in 1-0 down?
I just think you've got to remain positive. I think whatever it is that motivates a person to want to succeed in football, they've got to sometimes look at that for themselves of why they want to be here and do well. And I think that can be a motivator more so than a lot of other things. Because at the end of the day, we all do things for our families and whatever. That's the main thing we do all this, you know, to please them and please ourselves. So sometimes I think you have to look at yourselves and look at your own motivation before you go out and put a performance on.
Exactly. We spoke before about every individual having the part to play.
Yes.
You can't really pick a man of the match out of that one.
No, and I think a big shout goes out to Callum Minkley today, because he's come in, he's not trained the past few weeks, and he's been fantastic for 60 minutes. He didn't have any legs left in him, and he played a massive part today in getting the result, and a lot of other lads did as well. And I don't want anyone to go unseen of just whoever gets the headlines at the end of the day. It doesn't matter. Everyone played their part today, big or small, but everyone did it, and everyone was fantastic, and they should be proud of themselves today.
And almost that David and Goliath clash that it was billed as in some quarters, you know, looking at budgets. You don't want to look at budgets, but it's testament of a group that we've got here together.
Yeah, I think a lot of people from the outside the dressing room look at budgets because that's what, you know, people can talk about. Inside, you kind of know of them, but you can't let that affect you. You know, there were certain times in the game today you wouldn't know what team had the bigger budget. You know, in little 10-minute spells when we were moving it well, working hard, and you wouldn't know who the fitter team were. So I think when it comes to that, you know, going back to what I said previously, you've just got to make sure that you do your own job the best you can and find that motivation of why you need to be here and do the job that you do to put on a performance for the fans that pay their hard-earned money.
But just to finish, you got your goal, now you can kick on.
Yeah, it's just, for me, it was the most important getting that point because the lads were so good today, and I'm happy it was me that chipped in with that goal at the end. But prior to that, I thought Jovan was unlucky with his free kick in the last few minutes, and all the lads had a load of faith in him, just took it away, and he just rattled the post. And you know, you think maybe it's not our day, but like I said, Morgan's delivery has been fantastic all game, and I knew I'd get the end on one, and luckily it was right at the death. But as well, a good bit of defending from Isaac Rice at the end just to make sure that we got the point. So everyone played their part today. I can mention everybody, but everyone was fantastic.
And the Klinsmann slide in front of the Carlisle Street.
I am a sucker for a belly flop, so I can promise you that if I score again, it could be a staple. But you know, you get emotional sometimes, and yeah, it was just one of those things. But the snow helped, the wet ground helped. I won't be doing that in the summer, that's for sure.
Cheers for your time.
No worries, thank you.